going on, guys? We're going to go over the new runes that have been added to the warrior class. Some of them have actually been changed. I was just taking a look. A little upsetting for some of the runes, but we got some pretty cool stuff. So we're going to take a look at that, and then we're going to take a look at the tier set bonuses as well. So for starters, let's dive into the runes. We have the one that I noticed was changed the most here was Flagellation. You gain rage from physical damage taken as if you were wearing no armor. So I guess it just helps us generate rage better if we're taking damage, but we no longer get like a damage buff from Flagellation. I'm not sure if this is like an error or if this was meant to be this way. If it is, I guess it was like a pretty harsh nerf. But as far as the new stuff goes, we go down to our finger runes right here. We have sword specialization, axe, mace, dagger. All of these add 5 to that skill, right? So we can get 5 skill to daggers, 5 skill to axes if we want to wield axes, for bows, fist weapons, stabs and pole arms, and then 25 defense skill if you put that on your ring as well. So if you're tanking, this is going to give you a flat 25 defense skill, which is pretty good. And you're wearing 2 rings, so as showing you here, you can actually put one on each ring. Right now I put the axe specialization one on because I'm wielding an Arcanite Reaper. And then as for the new runes, they are on our cloak, and we've gotten Shockwave. Sends a wave of force in front of the warrior, causing 445 damage and stunning all enemy targets 10 yards in a frontal cone. We all know and love Shockwave. Very big for tanking, maybe even for PvP in some aspects. We got Sudden Death as well. Your melee hits have a 10% chance to grant Sudden Death. Sudden Death allows 1 use of Execute regardless of the target's health state. When Execute is enabled by Sudden Death, you will retain 10 rage after using it. Now, it doesn't say on here if there is a cooldown, how often this can happen. Is it possible that this can proc 3 times in a row? Maybe. And if it does, that would be pretty awesome. So Sudden Death seems like it might be the play. But then I read Fresh Meat. Damaging a target with Bloodthirst has a 100% chance the first time and a 10% chance each subsequent time to enrage you, activating abilities which require being enraged and cause you to deal 10% increased physical damage for 12 seconds. So with losing Flagellation on our chest, we might be going with Fresh Meat. I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna have to wait and see what the Warrior Discord comes up with, but Sudden Death seems really good. I mean, a 10% chance to be triggering executes is pretty damn big. So let's take a look at our tier set bonuses. I'm gonna pull those up right now. Okay, so we're over here on Wowhead, right? This is going to be our tier 1. It has been redone. We have a set for DPS and we have a set for tanking, right? So let's start with our tanking set. I'm not usually a warrior tank, but we'll go through this just so everyone can see. The 2-piece set bonus on the tanking set increases your block value of your shield by 30. The 4-piece is you gain 1 extra rage every time you take any damage or deal auto attack damage. And then the 6-piece is increase all threat you generate in defensive stance by an additional 10% and increases all damage you deal in gladiator stance by 4%. So moving on to the damage set bonuses here, the 2-piece is you gain 10 rage when you change stances, which is pretty nice. The 4-piece is for 5 seconds after leaving a stance, you can now use abilities requiring that stance as if you were still in it. So it's kind of a form of like warrior twisting with stance dancing. Pretty interesting. I'm very curious to see what people come up with to kind of abuse this a little bit. And the 6-piece bonus is for the first 10 seconds after activating a stance, you can gain an additional benefit. For battle stance and gladiator stance, we gain 10% increased damage, and this is for 10 seconds. For berserker stance, we gain 10% increased critical strike chance, and defensive stance, we gain 10% reduced physical damage. So it seems like with these set bonuses and the way that the runes are looking for warrior, it really looks like we're going to be doing a lot more stance dancing going forward. And then there's just one really cool thing I wanted to show you guys. So we're going to head out into Elwynn Forest right now. And if you open up your spell book and you go to the arms tab, you're going to see Meat Hook here. So basically, we got like a scorpion get over here type of thing going on. It's pretty cool. So Meat Hook, it has 30-yard range, so it's same range as most range. Costs 15 rage, 35-second cooldown, throws out a hook chain to restrain the target and pull them towards you. may not be used on enemies higher level than 61, which are marked as boss enemies. So let's go get some rage real quick, and then pull some things around. So we'll go hit a couple of critters here. Okay, we got some rage, and that's what it looks like. It looks really, really cool. Let's do it again real quick. I want to do it one more time for you guys. It looks so damn cool. Let's see how far can we actually go? Okay, that's out of range. We're in range right now. My God, that is awesome. That is going to be so much fun in PvP. And that's just baseline. So that's not a rune or anything. It's just in your arms spellbook. Like we just got that baseline. That's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think about it. But that's pretty much it. That's everything new coming for Warrior that we know of so far. So drop some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel. Come hang out with me on Twitch at twitch.tv/hammerdance. I'm live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time every single week. And if you guys are looking for a Discord community, we are a guild also on Lone Wolf Alliance on the US side. But if you're just looking to join a community in general, join the Discord, link in the description below as well. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching and listening in. I'll see you all in the next one.